my friends, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. In yesterday's video, we finished the Battle of Redcliffe, I guess. We banded together with the militia and everyone and defeated the monsters. In today's video, I'm going to poke around more of Redcliffe's post-battle, talk to people, and hopefully make my way up to Ban Tegan to figure out how we're going to get into the fancy schmancy castle over there. And yeah, so let's go.
My husband and son are dead. What am I supposed to do now? I feel numb.
Thank you so much for what you've done here. We owe you everything.
You're welcome.
There is much to do now that the danger is over. We must rebuild the village.
Yeah, but let's go into the chantry and see if anyone's in there to talk to.
On it.
You saved us. I can't believe we're alive. And it's finally over.
What are you going to go do now?
With all the money you gave us for Grandfather's sword, I'll have someone take us to Denerim. With any luck, we'll be safe there. Make her watch over you. I'll never forget you.
Oh, that was a happy ending of sorts.
These are terrible times. Just terrible. Good day.
All right, nobody. Let's talk to Mother Hannah.
There are many gone who we must honor. But we must also remember those who aided us in our darkest hour.
Okay. All right, let's go back outside and wander around and see what else we might see. Okay, we'll go that way afterwards. But, oh, Thomas?
So we won the battle? If this is what war is like, with so many people hurt and dying, I don't want to think about what fighting the Darkspawn will be like. Ban Tegan or Al Eamon will be calling for volunteers soon, won't they? They'll need an army to fight in the south now. I'll go when they call me, I guess. I'm going to get drunk first, though. If you'll excuse me.
Okay. I mean, I get it. Being a soldier isn't for everyone, I guess. Well, that's disgusting.
You don't want to get too close to the bodies. You might get sick or worse.
Yeah. Who's out here? Oh, the Mages Collective. I wonder if I have anything. Oh, I should check to see if there's a Chanter's board, too. A Gift of Silence. This collective is only successful at the pleasure of the Templars. Their continued devotion to our safety requires certain concessions on our part. In the interest of renewing our relationship with these fine and generous agents of the Maker, we ask that willing men or women of character grace our good friends with the gift of lyrium. Procure 10 lyrium potions and offer them up to Knight Commander Harith in Redcliffe. Well, I think I have that, and I'm in Redcliffe. Easy. The Scrolls of Banastor. In times such as these, one must suspect even his neighbor of the darkest dealings, lest they cast a shadow upon those who labor under the light. I, Jubasto, have heard tale of a cabal of Maleficarum performing rituals in the dark near my sanctum, and I certainly wish to see them brought to justice for their dark deeds. I hesitate, however, to accuse them of foul sorcery without a full understanding of the trappings, ritual, and appearance the dark magic requires. The writings of the hated Maleficarum Banastor should be suitable. Should a courier be available to procure me copies of the scrolls, I would be appropriately grateful. I have some of those. Find 5 scrolls of Banastor and return them to the Mages Collective. 10 lyrium potions. Okay, I have 10 lyrium potions.
Good to see you again.
Don't I? Do I not? Oh, I only have 7. But I have 2 scrolls of Banastor. Herm. Let's go. Is there the... I'm like wandering around in circles a little bit. It's Caitlin's house, but where was the store at? It's DeWinn's house. There was the store.
On it.
Nobody's in here. I wonder if they
Right.
died. Ugh. Okay, let's quick save.
Never thought I'd survive that.
We better get out of town before those things come back.
Phew, some fight. Reminds me why I left Orzammar in the first place.
Why is that?
Constant fighting. A warrior's life there is blood, ash, and dust. Though I'm not sure who's dirtier. These creatures are darkspawn.
Fair enough. Well, what do you intend to do now?
Rebuild. Same thing I intended to do before. Except this time, there's more humans left alive to help. First thing I'm gonna do is get some sleep. For about a week. Go celebrate or whatever it is you're gonna do. You won, right? You're a hero. Or something.
Or something.
Go celebrate or whatever you have to do.
I could use your help with the Darkspawn.
If I wanted to fight Darkspawn, I'd have stayed in Orzammar. No thanks.
Thank you again for helping with the battle, though.
Hey, anything for Redcliffe, right? Whatever. First thing I'm gonna do is get some sleep. Go celebrate.
Okay, well, that was uneventful. Let's go. What is that noise? I feel like that's gotta be somebody's buff. Oh, there's Blackstone Irregulars and Chanter's Board. Let's get those. I need all the quests I can get. Oh, grease the wheels. My friend, I have a task that requires some tact and discretion, and I think you're perfect for the job. The Blackstone Irregulars cannot survive without the patronage of nobles, mages, and other groups who retain our services. For this work to continue, however, we have to ensure that people are looking out for our interests. To that end, I ask you to make a trip to Denerim and pass on our appreciation to certain individuals. Return when you are done. I'll see you rewarded. Your friend, Tauren. Some of these are not written so well, but that's okay. Deliver notices of appreciation to 5 hooded couriers in Denerim. Okay. I feel like I need to go to Denerim soon. Oh my, there's lots here. Caravan down. Sister Giselle posts. Unfortunate news has arrived that the Darkspawn have extended their incursion into areas previously thought safe for travel. A runner from a border caravan brings word that they unknowingly passed into infested territory and were being tracked by several unseen creatures. He was dispatched to seek help and does not know the fate of his fellows or the viability of the trade route. Travelers in the area are urged to be cautious. Any with the ability to rescue or determine the status of the troubled group will be rewarded. Brothers and sons. Sister Reyna posts on behalf of her neighbors. The Darkspawn incursions in the south have made for difficult communication, even through official means. The relatives of the conscripts in Company East Hill have beseeched me to deliver word of their brothers and sons. I have no means to do so, but can point a traveler of stout heart in the proper direction of their recent engagement. To any who are able to find their loved ones, I offer what little silver they have been able to entrust to the board, as well as the sincerest gratitude of the Chantry. Skin Deep. A runner sends this request from Knight Commander Thames, one of those. While the reports I have heard no doubt suffer from exaggeration, the observed creatures assaulting Redcliffe trouble me greatly. If we are to properly combat these unnatural agents and prevent their reoccurrence, the mages bound to my service will require carefully prepared samples of flesh for study. Ew. Thereafter, should a deployment occur, we will be well briefed. If there are skilled warriors present, I would have them gather samples from any remaining creatures as close to the presumed sources as possible. The Chantry will reward this basic assistance with spiritual acknowledgement. If the request is exceeded, gold will be added, but the offer is limited. Well, I like some gold. Desperate Haven. Sister Reyna has heard reports of imminent tragedy. A runner has brought me dire news of a group of refugees fleeing the Darkspawn. They have been cornered in unfamiliar ground, fighting for their lives. The Templars are necessarily occupied, and my own means are few and stretched. If someone of skill has the ability to deliver these people, I can only offer the honest gratitude of myself and the Chantry. Hopefully that will be enough for the rare person we need. I'm assuming some of these come with money attached to them, not just thanks. Unintended consequence. An urgent plea from Brother Baird. Something is stalking the wilds, killing the good merchants who support our towns in these difficult times. One would assume that this is the reason the Chantry employs the use of Templars, but they are unmindful of a simple brother's plea. I understand they have the Darkspawn and the constant threat of uncontrolled magic to contend with, but are they not meant to protect the common people? I guess not. Whatever the source of this thing, whatever unconscionable force has unleashed it, someone must make the road safe again. All we know is that it's not animal, bandit, or darkspawn. If anyone will stand, I will provide my own wealth as compensation. Whew, that's a lot of new quests. Caravan down. Unintended consequences. Return 9 samples of corpse gall or 18 for skin deep. Okay. Well, I'm sure we'll work on those. Ooh, a doomsayer. These guys are always amusing.
The end is upon us. The dead rise and foul magic spreads across the land. Repent your sins before death. Beg for the Maker's divine forgiveness.
Please calm down. You're hysterical.
I don't mean to. I just need to tell everyone. They need to know. They need to repent before it's too late. I was too late for my wife. She died so horribly. And she was not repented. I need to help everyone to prepare.
I'm so sorry for your loss. Perhaps I could help you.
Help me? There is no help for me. I just miss my wife so much. This is all so horrible. I think I just need to sit down. I need to collect myself.
Yeah. Go be crazy somewhere else. Anything over here?
It is sometimes so hard to believe that you have been through so much at such a young age.
I think I look younger than I am.
Yes, that is possible. When I was your age, I was just about ready to take on my first apprentice. In hindsight, perhaps I should have waited a few more years. I was arrogant, my confidence bolstered by my youth.
It is so hard to imagine seeing you now.
Oh, I've had some 2 decades or so to grow mellow. Believe me, back then I was quite prickly.
So you are like a fine wine, yes? Losing the raw edges over time.
I suppose there is some truth to that analogy, but dear Maker, I do hate being compared to wine. Or cheese. Especially cheese.
I love the party banters, as they are called apparently. Okay, let's check in on... Well, let's see what the children have to say.
I want to be just like you when I grow up. A great hero.
Oh, that is so sweet. But don't become a Grey Warden. Your life is kind of short and uneventful. Okay. Let's see if Owen has anything to say.
Good to see you in one piece. Do you have news of Elena yet?
No, not yet.
Well, I'll give it some time. Now's the best time to go into the castle, though, and see for yourself. Remember, a promise is a promise.
I did promise you. Yeah, I did clean out my bags again. And let's go to the tavern, I think. See if there's anybody on the way there, but I remember us talking to Bella and maybe wanting to help her, but she wanted to wait until after the battle, which makes no sense. Well, no, it does make sense. They couldn't leave without getting attacked, so we'll see what she says now. If I can go in. Oh, look.
At least it's over. I pray this never happens again.
Me too.
The battles aren't done yet. The Darkspawn will be on our doorstep before we know it. Surely the king is doing something about it.
The Darkspawn took Lothering, did they?
I don't know. I expect so, since there was no one there to stop them.
Well, it won't be much longer until those monsters get here. There doesn't seem to be anyone fighting them now. Greetings, my lord.
There's me and my band of merry men.
I admit, for a while, I didn't think either of us would survive. It's good to see you did.
Heroes welcome. I believe I made you a promise.
You mean about helping me leave? I wouldn't hold you to that. You've already done so much for us.
You can definitely do better than this place and Lloyd.
What do you have in mind?
Well, 500 silver should be enough to start a new life.
That could get me to Denerim. What would you want in return for such a gift?
A kiss from a lovely lady. No, I don't think that's Edward. A promise not to work in a place like this again.
Thank you. I can never repay this, but I'll think of a way. I swear.
And everybody approves again.
Maker, help us. What will we do now?
You just won. You should be happy.
What did Darkspawn look like? Worse than those things we fought? No, wait. I don't want to know.
Okay. Well, I ran around the tavern for a while listening to the gossips. Apparently, Howe has been made a Terran of Denerim. So he's now at the same standing that my father was. A reward for his butchery. I mean, they made a joke of who did he have to kill to get that position or something like that. Just a whole family and their people. Okay, let's talk to Sir Perth.
It is sad to think of how much death there has been here. But we have saved the village beyond all expectations. You have done well, my friend. I will remain here to guard the village and receive any fellow knights as they continue to return. At least until the castle is retaken.
Okay, let's see about your merry men.
I dread to think what might have happened had you not arrived when you did.
These people should be thankful for your timely arrival. I know I am. Without you, we surely would have perished.
Oh, it is sad. We defeat one evil only to have a greater one lying on the horizon. We must reassemble Redcliffe's army quickly.
Yeah, you really should. I need an army. I've got some mages and Templars, but could use some more. Oh, look, there's a Templar. Knight Captain Harith.
Move along, friend.
I have a gift for you from the Mages Collective.
Oh, wonderful. I always appreciate correspondence from my upstanding friends in the Collective. On behalf of myself and my men, I thank you. I'll make sure the Collective's generosity is reciprocated. On your way now.
Oh, this was where I gave the lyrium, not to the other people. So you've delivered 10 lyrium potions to Knight Commander Harith. Return to the Mages Collective for your reward. Ah, makes more sense now. Okay, I think that's it, because that's the way out. And let's talk to Ban Tegan.
Odd how quiet the castle looks from here. You would think there was nobody inside at all. But I shouldn't delay things further. I had a plan. To enter the castle after the village was secure. There is a secret passage here, in the mill, accessible only to my family.
Well, why didn't you enter the castle then the first time around?
I had no idea what lurked in the castle, and I couldn't abandon the people of the village. What if... Maker's breath.
Tigan. Thank the Maker you yet live.
Isolde, you're alive. How did you... What has happened?
I do not have much time to explain. I slipped away from the castle as soon as I saw the battle was over, and I must return quickly. And I need you to return with me, Tigan. Alone.
Excuse me? You don't seem very concerned about what's happened here.
What? Who is this man, Tigan?
You remember me, Lady Isolde, don't you?
Alistair. Of all the... Why are you here?
They are Grey Wardens, Isolde. I owe them my life.
Pardon me, I would exchange pleasantries, but... considering the circumstances...
Please, Lady Isolde, we had no idea anyone was even alive within the castle. We must have some answers.
I know you need more of an explanation, but I don't know what is safe to tell. Tigan, there is a terrible evil within the castle. The dead waken and haunt the living. The maid responsible was caught, but still it continues. And I think Connor is going mad. We have survived, but he won't flee the castle. He has seen so much death. You must help him, Tigan. You are his uncle. You could reason with him. I do not know what else to do.
What about Arl Aemon? Is he still alive?
He is. He is being kept alive so far, thank the Maker.
Kept alive? Kept alive by what?
Something the mage unleashed. So far it allows Eamon, Connor, and myself to live. The others were not so fortunate. It killed so many, and turned their bodies into walking nightmares. Once it was done with the castle, it struck the village. It wants us to live, but I do not know why. It allowed me to come for you, Tigan, because I begged, because I said Connor needed help.
And I want to ask all these, but I'm a little concerned that I only get to ask one. Why does Tegan have to go by himself?
For Connor's sake. I promised I would return quickly and only with Tigan. Tigan, I know you could order your men to follow me when I return to the castle. I beg you not to. For Connor's sake.
But who are you making these promises to? I'm very confused. Do you think this evil could be some kind of demon?
I do not know. Oh, Maker's mercy. Could it truly be a demon? I can't let it hurt my Connor. You must come back with me, Tigan. Please.
Tell me about this mage you mentioned.
He is an infiltrator, I think. One of the castle staff. We discovered he was poisoning my husband. That is why Eamon fell ill.
Eamon was poisoned?
He claims an agent of Terran Logain's hired him. He may be lying, however. I cannot say.
Yeah, why do I feel like you aren't telling us everything?
I beg your pardon? That's a rather impertinent accusation.
Well, I'm a little impertinent sometimes. And it's only impertinent if it's true.
An evil I cannot fathom holds my son and husband hostage. I came for help. What more do you want from me? Tigan, I do not have much time. What if it thinks I'm betraying it? It could kill Connor. Please come back with me. Must I beg?
Okay, enough questions. We need to decide what to do.
The king is dead, and we need my brother now more than ever. I will return to the castle with you, Isolde.
Thank the Maker. Bless you, Tigan. Bless you.
This is a mistake. You're going to go and get yourself killed.
I cannot let Isolde return alone. Perhaps I can help Connor or Eamon. Perhaps this is really a trap, but this is my family. I must try. I have no illusions of dealing with this evil alone. You, on the other hand, have proven quite formidable. Isolde, can you excuse us for a moment? We must confer in private before I return to the castle with you.
Please do not take too long. I will be by the bridge.
Here's what I propose. I go in with Isolde, and you enter the castle using the secret passage. My signet ring unlocks the door. Perhaps I will distract whatever evil is inside and increase your chances of getting in unnoticed. What do you say?
What exactly am I supposed to do in there?
I wish I knew. I don't know any more about this evil force than Isolde seems to. Sir Perth and his men can watch for danger at the castle entrance. If you can open the gates from within, they can move in and help you. I don't think there's anyone else who can help you. If you choose not to go, then it's up to me to do what I can. Here is my signet ring. It will open the lock on the door in the mill. Whatever you do, Eamon is the priority here. If you have to, just get him out of there. Isolde, me, and anyone else, we are expendable.
I mean, that's, of course you're expendable. That's, pretty dark right there, my friend. We must end this evil no matter what.
Greater evils have been loosed on the world, but I will not argue with you.
So we are just going to send him with that woman? It seems so dangerous.
But I can delay no longer. Allow me to bid you farewell. And good luck.
So dramatic. Well, my quest is updated. Okay. Van Tegan has left for the castle with Arlessa Isolde. God, I'm sorry. That woman comes off as a major B. Before he left, he gave you his signet ring, which opens a secret passageway into the castle accessible through the windmill. Take the secret passage and find out what's really going on in Castle Redcliffe. Well, that's what we're going to do. Let's have fun invading the castle. I think it's storming the castle. And let's save again, just in case we encounter a bunch of enemies. Which we are. Taunt! An enraged corpse. Alright, you're both doing things right there.
Hello? Who's there? Is there anyone alive out there? Wait, you don't look like the Arlessa's guards. Are you from outside the castle?
Who are you? Possibly. Who are you supposed to be?
My name is Jowan. I'm a mage Lady Isolde hired to tutor her son Connor. Until they, threw me into the dungeon here.
You're the one who poisoned the Arl.
I'm not proud of it. The Arlessa had no idea what I was hired to do when she took me in to tutor Connor. I know it looks suspicious, but I'm not responsible for the creatures and the killings in the castle. I was already imprisoned when all that began. At first, Lady Isolde came here with her men demanding that I reverse what I'd done. I thought she meant my poisoning of the Arl. That's the first I heard about the walking corpses. She thought I'd summoned a demon to torment her family and destroy Redcliffe. She had me tortured. There was nothing I could do or say that would appease her. So they left me to rot.
Why did the Arlessa hire you to tutor her son?
Lady Isolde was looking for a mage to tutor Connor secretly. Teyrn Loghain found out and he sent me. I was to use the opportunity to poison the Arl. I was told that Arl Eamon was a threat to Ferelden, that if I dealt with him, Loghain would settle matters with the Circle. You see, I'm a Maleficar, a blood mage.
A blood mage? Well, that isn't good.
Ah, I thought you looked familiar. I had thought you dead, hunted down by the Templars.
I guess you might have been told that. I was in hiding when I was caught. But instead of killing me, Loghain made me an offer. But he's abandoned me here, hasn't he? Everything's fallen apart and I'm responsible. I have to make it right somehow. I have to.
Okay. But I'm very confused. Why would Arlessa need a mage to tutor her son?
Connor had started to show signs. Lady Isolde was terrified the Circle of Magi would take him away for training.
Okay.
Connor? A mage? I can't believe it.
She sought an apostate, a mage outside the Circle, to teach her son in secret so he could learn to hide his talent. Her husband had no idea.
Of course not. Why would Isolde be frightened of her son becoming a mage?
Because he would be taken away forever. A mage cannot inherit a title, even the son of a powerful Jarl. She's also a pious woman. Her son having magic was humiliating.
So it's really all about her, and not about her kid. Arl Eamon had no idea of his son's abilities?
No, she was adamant that he never find out. She said that he'd do the right thing, even if it meant losing their son, and that infuriated her.
How much magic did you teach Connor?
Some, but he's still very young. He can barely cast a minor spell, never mind something more powerful. At least not intentionally. I have thought about it, and it's possible Connor could have inadvertently done something to tear open the veil. With the veil to the Fade torn, spirits and demons could infiltrate the castle. Powerful ones could kill and create those walking corpses.
Yeah. So the veil torn at the Mage Circle, at the Warden's Castle. I think I understand what's going on.
I never meant for it to end like this. I swear. Let me help you fix this.
He wishes to redeem himself. Doesn't everyone deserve that chance?
Jowen has good intentions, but a blood mage? I find it difficult to trust his words.
I don't know. He is a blood mage. But this is an unusual situation.
Give me a chance, please.
In this entire world, I gave Sten a chance, and he actually killed people. I'm more annoyed with how Arlessa Isolde seems to be handling things. Okay, well, how are you going to make things right?
I tried to save anyone still up there. There must be something I can do.
Okay, and after that, what's going to happen?
Afterwards, I assume I'll be arrested, or executed, or whatever people like me get. I'm tired of running from the Circle. I need to account for what I've done.
Okay, well, that's commendable if it's true.
I'm glad you think so. So what now?
I'm letting you out of your cell. Don't try anything.
You're letting me out? And what then?
And then you come with me, that's what.
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
What?
I'd like to help out, but I'm not so sure I want to follow you into danger exactly.
You just said you wanted to help. Then help. Just don't make things worse than you already have.
I won't, I promise. I will find a way to fix this somehow.
Well, Stair doesn't approve. Liliana does. And a codex update. Well, this is a good stopping point. I went a little bit long today, but tomorrow we'll continue exploring the castle and finding out what's going on here. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow with another new Dragon Age Origins video.